Welcome back, DIYers. In today's video, we're going to review this Xtool S1 Laser Engraver, so let's dive in. All right, guys, so I do want to say this is my first time ever using any type of laser engraver or wood burner or any of these type things, and I'm super excited about it. I do like this because it's super easy and beginner friendly. It was easy to put together, and everything is in here. It's really cool. It comes about this size. I mean, you can see this is a pretty large box, but it's a pretty big item. You came in, these two big straps, you just set it right here, and then all you have to do is open it up after you've taken all these little pieces like this off. Has a little, clear tape everywhere. You have these little bitty clips right here in the back. You can kind of see these. They're back there, which kind of holds this arm all the way back in transportation. So all you gotta do is pull those off, little screws. It's nice they give you this little Allen wrench to use that. So pull those off. Then you're gonna put the 40 watt burner right here. All you do is plug it in with these two little plugs, and then you just set it right here and screw it in with those screws. And so that's pretty much it right there inside. Put that in there, and then you also clip in this little piece right here. Again, that's what helps it figure out how deep and large something is. So you got all this. Doesn't take long to set that up, which is really nice. Looks bigger and kind of stronger than it is to set up. It's really easy and beginner friendly, which I like. Then you're going to turn it around the back, and you pull off the little back cap, which is this right here. It's super easy. It's just 4 little screws, literally 4 small screws. Pull it off. Then you put this tube on the back. Again, super easy. Pop it in there. 4 screws. Tighten those down, and then you are good. You want to make sure you have good ventilation, though. If you're like me and new to this, you want to make sure that it's ventilated really well. So you run it outside. Make sure that doesn't get anywhere where you are. So really easy with that. Then you're going to put in just these little pieces on the back, the plug for the power, also the plug you can run your computer cord to, so easy for that. And then it has another little USB port, kind of helps give it some power that you can connect to. So pretty easy setup, really works really well. I like that, especially as a beginner myself. It looks big and looks kind of daunting, but it's super easy, DIY friendly, and again, super easy to do it for the first time. And so once you have put everything together and it's ready to roll, then you need to make sure you download the software that can actually control this and tell it what to do. So let's check that out. So guys, this is Xtool Creative Space. This is where you can design your items, whatever you want to create. So you can come on here. It's pretty easy. You can just create a new design, and this is what I've done right here, just to create a new little option. And then you have a bunch of different things that it just comes with. You can, if you want to bring something from your computer, you can select image there and you can put it in here. You also have text. As you see, that's what I did right here. I just said try this DIY. This is probably something I'm going to try first. You can also do lines and rectangles and circles and different things like that. I mean, all you have to do is grab it and it makes it super easy to use. Again, rectangle, pretty easy as well. You just kind of make your own. And so you can make it different sizes, make it whatever you want. And so go back and do that one again. But you can make all kind of stuff with this. So make it different designs, so different size. So whatever you might be interested in, you can kind of just make it with those real basic stuff. Then you even have like a style. If you want to write something, you can do that. You got shapes, so you see all different shapes. It even has a way you can generate with AI. But you got some basic shapes right here. And then parts and patterns, which is pretty cool. A little festival, animals, plants, and borders. Different ones like that, like basic stuff. And then also some of these other ones as well. So you can try some of these. And then you have applications. You can see all the different ones that you might be interested in. Again, this is going to take a little while to get used to. And again, I'm pretty new at this, so I've never tried a lot of these things. So you can try this kind of stuff. And then you also have projects. So if you want to do projects, you can do that. And then you also have the AI option like we were talking about right there just a second ago. So a bunch of different fun options. I'm probably going to start pretty basic at the beginning, and then we'll kind of move into some a little bit more difficult projects. So guys, one thing you will need to do right here is actually mark the area. And that's a really important thing because you want to make sure you have everything inside of that square. And it's super easy. All you have to do is just like mark one corner, press this button, and then you go back and you mark the other corner with the laser as well. And you can just move this, which is really good. If you've never done that before, like myself, you don't know that you can move this, but you can move it out, and then you just hit the button and it will actually shoot and tell you what size, you know, board you're looking at. So right here, when I was designing this, I realized that I needed to move it over just a little bit. So it's pretty easy to use. So once you made your design and made sure that it is level, it will also measure the depth of this as well. All it does is, again, it's just one of the features it makes you do before you get going. But once you've got all of those parameters set and everything ready to roll, then it will start, which is really cool. And this has been a lot of fun, just kind of watching it go. It's really nice, and again, it's really fun just to see it putting all the designs that you made on the computer onto a piece of wood or acrylic or metal or whatever that you might want to do. But I did want to show you guys just how it did this. I did speed this up a little bit, so it's not quite this fast. But I will say overall it's pretty quick for, you know, a laser engraving machine, especially with one of my first experiences. I didn't know really how long this took, but I did put a little design there, kind of like my logo in the middle, which is cool. And then I went and did the letters, and so it's really neat. You can watch it happen. And I really like this cover because, again, that is protecting your eyes, and so it's nice and neat with that. And then again with the little filter in the back, that way it'll protect your lungs as well. So it is pretty nice. You do want to have that ventilated, but it is really cool, and you can see your design happen right there, which is super neat. So this is what it looks like, and I think that's really good for my first try, which is really my second try. I'll show you what I did the first time, but I mean, for a first time beginner, I think that's a really cool design for your first shot at it. But I wanted to try it again and check this one out. So now we're gonna try something a lot smaller. You can see this is just like a little name tag kind of thing. Went ahead and got the measurements, showed it where it's at. Right here, it will run this. And then again, we had to like shrink everything to make it small enough. So we're gonna try this. And I didn't show you, but you do have to press this button for it to get started. But once you press that, it is again going just like we saw it earlier. So again, what I did is the same design just on this small little name tag, which I think is really cool that you can keep these designs and then it's able to kind of do these things. This one is a little bit more of engraving, and you can kind of see the little bit deeper cuts on this one. But it's really neat because this is the 40 watt, which is the bigger one of the options, but it does come with multiple different ones. So if you want the 20 watt, 10 watt, or even the 2 IR, so there's a bunch of different features for that one. So if you want one that's not quite as heavy duty, you can definitely go with a different option and a different feature. So, but again, all you're going to do is make your design, make sure the parameters are right, and then you get to see your finished product, just like I did right here. And here you have it. And like I mentioned, you can always move this little arm out of the way if you need to. And this is what it looks like. I think it's really cool. Look at that. I think it looks really nice, and that's really cool for something, again, I've never been able to do before. I also wanted to show you a couple other items that come in the pack. It is nice because it does come with this setup right here. You can see all the different options. It gives you a bunch of different ones to test, which is really nice. And it has, you see, all these different pieces of wood right here. It gives you a bunch of ones that you can, again, use to kind of get started and get you going, which is nice, again, for beginners. And you also have a bunch of other little name tags and stuff like this. You have some acrylics and a few other options right there. And then you also have some metal as well. So it gives you a bunch of different ones to try out here in this little packet, which I think is super nice and easy, and it's great, again, so you can get a bunch of these and get a feel for which ones you like, and then also which ones you can use, and so that way you can order from them and get some good stuff. So guys, this is the air assist for the Xtool, and what it does is it helps kind of push air through here. Again, you're wanting it to go out the back and then go into, you see your tube back there. So that's kind of what this does. It has an auto, or you have different settings as well. So if you want it to max while you're cutting, you can do that, or if you wanted to break it back down, or if you just want to have it on auto, you can do that as well. Another feature I wanted to show you that I didn't really talk about a lot is this honeycomb feature right here. This is, again, for when you're going to need to make sure everything is off of the ground right there. So you have this feature, which is really cool. Again, super easy, DIY friendly and beginner friendly, that you're going to be able to put it up there. And then because of this little measuring stick right here, you're actually going to be able to measure the distance from there. So if you have anything that you're going to be cutting, like, you know, you've seen me do a few, you want to make sure that this is down. Hey guys, here's the listing on Amazon. As you can see right here, it's the Xtool S1 Laser Engraver and Cutter Machine with Air Assist and Honeycomb, like I showed you guys. You can see the size, also beginner friendly, class 1 safety laser, and all of this other info right here. So I want to show you some of the cool things. You can see all the stuff it comes with right here. It comes with, you know, the cutter as well. Also, here's the Honeycomb, and then even the Air Assist. And then also wanted to show you a couple other things. It has multiple different settings right here that you can choose from. You can choose from the different wattage right there. You even have the 10, 20, and 40, and then the 2-watt IR. You can see right here, 1-pass engraving, autofocus, showed you that. Easy to use software. There's also right here the light burn as well. You can see the large bed size. Safety issues is great, and ultra-fine details on that one. Did want to show you some of these upgrades. Class 1 safety, eye protection, dual filtering, which is nice, 3D curve, engraving for plates and spoons and cups and stuff like that. Auto pass-through extends up to 118 inches if you grab that. Pinpoint positioning, autofocus, and all of these other ones as well. It does like compared, it says open machines recommended to use with enclosure, and then also need to wear goggles. So those are two big things. And then here's a couple other things. It does have a bunch of these options that you can use, which is nice. Then also big size and long-term win right there. So a bunch of different ones on that. And then leading software creation is a breeze. So you have a bunch of different setups that you can do on this. Is really nice. And here's just a bunch of other things you can see. So see what it looks like. Really nice on that one. Currently, typical price is about $1,000. Currently, pretty good deal right there. So if you see this in time, you can grab that deal. You can change the color. If you want a different color, you can do that. And then also you can change the different size. So this is the one. This is the 40-watt. So if you get the 10-watt, you can get that significantly cheaper. But if you get the 40-watt, the one I was showing you, then you will see it does jump up in price a lot. 20-watt right here, you can see is at the $1,400 mark. And then, like I mentioned, the 40-watt jumps back up to $1,750 with the 20% off. So it is about $2,200 on the normal price. So a bunch of different features, a bunch of different great things. Definitely a helpful option for beginner woodworkers and beginner getting these kind of laser engravers and cutters started. I think it's great. It's really cool. And again, I think it's a good price right there. So guys, here is another look at the items that I made. You can see this. I will say I did actually mess up this on the first try, but this was literally my second try of something I've never done before, and I think it turned out great. I mean, look at that. That looks really cool. And this was the third thing I made. I mean, again, that looks really cool. I'm definitely going to put this up in my office and put this on something as well. My kids and my wife saw some of these things I was making, and they've already started requesting things to be made themselves. So I think this is a really cool, fun and easy tool. I think it's going to be something great. You could use it just for fun, you know, making stuff around your house. I have friends with these that make toys and makes fun stuff like that for us. We've even gotten some tools from different people. So I think this is a really cool, easy to use tool, and I'm super excited about it. Just making fun stuff like this for my kids. My wife is excited about putting some engraving and stuff like that. So I think there's so many features that you can use with this. It's super beginner friendly. And again, everything is in the box, and you don't have to like build it out. You don't have to, you know, have all that kind of stuff. So it's really easy to use. And I think it's something great, and I highly recommend that you check it out. But overall, I want to say a big thank you to Xtool for sending me this to review. It's a really cool tool, and I highly recommend that you check it out. I'll have a link down below if you're interested. Also, make sure you subscribe to the newsletter, and I'll keep you guys updated on a few of these different things that I will be working on. Might not be able to post on YouTube, but if you're interested, check that out. Also, if this video is helpful, you can let me know that. You can leave a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.